Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach?
Ooh! Well, you know something that he thought about it. He had to. He was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good. If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning.
Oh, that nigga X Factor now.
Ticket situations, travel, practice, all of those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And it's wide open.
Touchdown, Denver. Mike Evans from 10 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out,
sure one time, nigga. Sure one time, baby. I ain't got my green screen up. I can't show my camera. I ain't get a chance to hook it up and shit. It's just a straight game. It's alright. I'll fix up the next Super Bowl. Kind of feel good being able to see the whole screen though.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
There you go.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it
Kill him! Oh, all right.
As he won't make it back to the 20. looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Hey, why my people still read?
Blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, back to Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Ooh.
This out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So their defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, and now, Charles, they're going to look to work this ball down the field and get the equalizer.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of balance in how you're thinking and how you're approaching this game because the way things go in the NFL today, that opening touchdown often changes your strategy. You feel like you have to match everything right here, right now. I like the way they're being methodical on offense here in their first drive, hoping to get the equalizer, but not forcing anything.
On the give, it's Vidal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Got it. 18.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Ooh.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
First down, Saints.
Up to middle, Achane. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, New Orleans.
Rodgers going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Here's a 2nd and 5. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Achane. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Rifles one, and that's going to be
That nigga put that hoe ugly in the bit. That nigga wide open.
Will take over possession here up at the 44.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your foot underneath you.
Kind of extra shit on this nigga.
Midfield just a yard or two shy of the 40. 71 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
First down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Saints.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Achane is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to...
Man, come on, bro. Hey, straight ball, my nigga.
Absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete. I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with third and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a
slip.
stretching down when you're facing a third and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Taking on the midfield logo. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A good pick up there on 20 yards. Now Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Santos on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Gino. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Smith. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Yeah, that's on me.
Immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, big bodies, which make them...
Yes, though. Yo, hey, I ain't got no time left.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Oh, okay.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Smith. Now he's going to step up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night.
I can fit.
Shot here before break. Smith. And this is
There we go. Shit. Time running out and all this shit. Get that bit for me, kiddo. God damn. Put me in the mix, baby.
able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. On his loop for the extra point.
Come on, Craig.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Ooh.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Come on. Come on, man. That nigga called to my nigga. Man, suck. That nigga.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And he lost the football. It looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Smith. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
You gotta go, Gino. I'm sorry, bro. Hey. You gotta get up out of here, my boy. Oh, it's 3-3.
Bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
And that's his third sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Elam, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Oh, that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Trap 60.
Richardson going on 4th down.
Oh, that was the wrong nigga.
They cannot convert,
Shit.
and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Running left, H.M. It takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Saints
Man, caught that bitch up again.
Coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Like a motherfucker.
They'll run. H.M. And able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And he caught me on that play a lot.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
He dropped.
Did not convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. And a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them. Get the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught. In the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kevontae Turpin. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score is Saints 24, Broncos 14. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Now he want to get that hoe too.
Across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dorrance Armstrong. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Richardson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever.
19 Tiger.
Richardson working from the gun. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The drive starts with a run from O'Chan. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
He's up to the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. On the handoff, it's O'Chan. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Why Ocho was talking about that nigga.
Again, it's O'Chan.
bro. My big niggas, nobody could get this nigga down.
They'll give this to O'Chan. And he takes us beyond the going out of bounds. 110 yards.
I bet. Shit.
All day long.
Yeah. That's a badass commissioner bill right there, man.
They'll run with Vidal. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Here's Rodgers to throw. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
At the 38-yard line.
This is Achane. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Yeah, I want to try.
A third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Now Rodgers. A short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I'm stuck on that, man.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kevontae Turpin, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are starting to pull
And
away.
then he couldn't get Gibbs, so he made a give. Couldn't get Worthy, he made a Worthy.
Which is to never call a game over until it's over.
That's
It
crazy.
certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi
I got
trophy
fast
is so
receivers,
close, but the
and they really got
expectations
all the fast corners in the game.
as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this
all your
league, it's gonna be
cornerbacks.
wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception. So
That's what they is, though. That's what his speed always. His speed really is 95. Yeah.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. But I think the ball's out. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Richardson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they are trying to play it cool.
I ain't never heard none of them niggas you got.
Very close now to wrapping this thing up.
Nah, I'm talking about your cornerbacks. I ain't never heard of none of your cornerbacks. I don't know. None of them niggas came from.
Second down and 3. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 137 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
First down, New Orleans.
Rodgers throwing here. Looking for a run, and he's got him. And he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
These guys are running offense like you
Saying
drive. The
it.
pedal is
He
down.
older than all my niggas.
Down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They don't roll this.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now run by HN. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
See these goals?
2nd down and 4. On play action. Now Rodgers. And it's a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there.
They can't beat them commissioner bills, boy.
Because immortality